This is Valley News Live at noon.
We begin this afternoon with breaking news. The FDA has fully approved Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. This makes it the nation's first vaccine to move beyond emergency use authorization. The FDA says the vaccine will now be marketed as Comirnaty and has been approved for those ages 16 and older. The vaccine will still be available under emergency use authorization for people between the ages of 12 to 15, as well as a third dose in certain individuals. Health officials have said they hope the move would lead to more people to roll up their sleeves, and it could also lead more businesses and schools to mandate vaccines. The FDA is also warning consumers to not use livestock dewormers as a way to treat or prevent COVID-19. The agency says it has received multiple reports of people who have been hospitalized after taking ivermectin. The drug is generally used in animals to treat certain parasites. There are some forms of the drug approved to treat people with some conditions like worms and lice. But the FDA says the tablets approved for humans are at very specific doses and that taking large doses of the drug is dangerous and can cause serious harm. Well, it's clear and sunny out right now, but the rest of the week is another story. Let's go to Summer Snowbach to see what we can expect. Happy Monday, Summer.
Happy Monday to you as well, Brian. And yeah, many of us are seeing some sunshine this afternoon. There were a few clouds out on the horizon in Grand Forks, but look at that beautiful sunrise as the sun passed through some of those clouds. And overall, there have only been a few passing clouds across the northern Red River Valley. It's sunny here in Fargo, 77 degrees, 75 in sunshine in both Jamestown and Fergus Falls. Langdon, up across the northern half of the valley, we are seeing more cloud cover and therefore some cooler temperatures. Only 61 degrees in Langdon at this hour, and notice some of us do have a little bit of a breeze out of the west-northwest. The wind is sustained at 16 miles per hour in Langdon. At satellite and radar, not a lot to show, but you can see that cloud cover increasing for some across the northern Red River Valley. Your temperatures here in Fargo today will warm a few more degrees up into those upper 70s, near 80 degrees, and I do expect a lot of sunshine. And in Grand Forks, a few passing clouds, but otherwise a mostly sunny day, although slightly cooler with temperatures in the 70s. Now, we do have a first alert weather day overnight tonight and into our Tuesday. Brian, I'll time out details and some.
We'll stay with you. Thanks, Summer. Well, new for you at noon. Charges have been filed against a Cass County deputy accused of driving drunk with his kids in the car earlier this month. Jacob Danielson is charged with DUI with a minor present for the August 2nd crash at Custom Express Car Wash in Fargo. He's currently on paid administrative leave while the sheriff's office investigates the incident. If convicted, Danielson faces a maximum penalty of up to a year in jail and a $3,000 fine. The Fargo memory caregiver accused of assaulting and killing her patient earlier this month is out of jail on bond. Police say Rachel Cooper shoved one of her patients at Mapleview Memory Care to the ground and has suffered serious injuries. They say 78-year-old Gary Peterson wasn't given the opportunity to recover from those injuries, so his health deteriorated until he passed away just over 2 weeks later. Cooper is out on a $500 bond and will appear in court again next month on charges of manslaughter and endangering a vulnerable adult. A second teenager accused in the deadly robbery of a Moorhead taxi driver is headed to her first appearance in adult court today. 18-year-old Christy Vo of Fargo was 17 at the time of the incident, that was back in May, but turned 18 in July. A motion to move her case to adult court was granted Friday. Vo faces a number of charges in the death of 24-year-old Abahami Mohammed Obahavi. Court documents say he and 18-year-old Willie Sparkman Jr. were attempting to rob the driver for rent money after 2 other attempted armed robberies that same night. One woman's emergency is a reminder to watch out for friends and family members who are struggling with mental health issues. Grand Forks and East Grand Forks Police and Fire raced to rescue a suicidal woman who jumped into the Red River last night. She's in the hospital for evaluation. Police are reminding people if you or a loved one is struggling, local resources are available to help. If there is an emergency, call 911. You can also contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline and the LGBTQ-friendly Trevor Project hotline at the numbers on your screen. Well, 3 big universities in the region start today, and along with that laptop, pens, and paper, students will need to wear a face mask. This is put in place with concerns from the rising COVID-19 numbers within each area. From now until further notice, an indoor mask mandate will be implemented for NDSU, MSUM, and UND. This means you have to wear a mask in classrooms, hallways, open seating lounges, and teaching laboratories. Individual offices and private living spaces are exceptions. Now, recent COVID-19 numbers as of today, Cass County has 8 new cases, Clay County has 17, Grand Forks has 18, and Polk County has 8. Now, looking at the entire state of North Dakota, cases and positivity rates are at their highest since January. And it's a similar story in Minnesota, where cases are also continuing to climb. Experts reduced traffic speeds, delays, and a lane closure for the next 3 days at the Tri-Level Bridge in South Fargo. The North Dakota DOT is doing a routine inspection today through Wednesday. Crews will be out there from 8:30 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon each day. Well, was a bear scare caught on camera? Imagine the fear felt by the Centerville, Minnesota teenagers when they spotted a young black bear strolling down their street. They first thought it was someone's dog walking by. It's a big dog. But then they got a good look at it and hightailed into the house. Except for one problem. The front door was locked. Then Dad was in the garage and heard them yelling, saw the bear, and rushed to let the girls inside. It's a good thing he was home. Well, coming up at noon, between wildfires, hurricanes, and earthquakes, there are plenty of natural disasters threatening the U.S. We'll show you one way you can protect your home. But next, Summer Snowbach is back with weather to plan your day.